training a context, right? What is your context? If your context is sport, IDPA, IPSC, all that good stuff is good. If your context is counter ambush, then this is where we're talking. Alright, so that's where I say there's going to be a lot of things I say or Cliff says or that you may see on video, on the net, where combat focused shooting is being taught or talked about. We're talking about specific context. Right? Lateral movement is one body width to the left or right. Right? Hands. Up. When you get ambushed, when you get scared, your body, your brain has a mechanism in it that says, do that shit you do when bad shit happens. And it's not something you have to think about, it's instinctive, right? Those are three external things. So we got orient towards the threat, wherever that threat may be. We got lowering our center of gravity so we can move. And the hands will come up. The hands come up relative, but our brain does that automatically. It's instinctive. It's automatic. Okay? You can't control that. You know, through other training you may hear, I want you to just go to your gun. Well, some shit's got to happen before you go to the gun. Once you orient on the threat, then you're going to lower your center of gravity, then you're going to decide to go to your gun. So in sport, we see boom, 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 boom. But in real life, CCTV, surveillance cam, the news, we see, oh shit, boom, 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 boom. We're training for the oh shit. Not the beep. I want you to integrate that. We're going to integrate the startle flinch into the presentation with lateral movement, get in our position, extend touch press. All right. 2. Your environment. That does two things. One, it helps us look for other threats, but not just other threats, but bystanders, police. Forward! 3, headshot. 2. Ready positions, right? So we want to limit our options and be consistent. We want a ready position where we can deal with a lot of things that can happen with our weapons. So in the combat focused shooting program, we talk about the high compressed ready. So that's our high compressed ready position. My elbows are nice and tucked in at my side. That gives me strength. So if somebody was to come from behind me, I can feel that, right? If there's somebody in front of me grabbing on a weapon, I pull it in here. Do I have more strength here than here? Do I have more strength here than here? Or here? Keep the weapon. When I'm assessing the environment, I can reload my weapon here. I can fix malfunctions here. And it's consistent with presentation for the weapon. I have to come through here in order to get out here. Up. Once he's around, now I can plant and either deal with the threat some more if I just wounded him, but I'm in a safer position. Shooting in motion drill is going to help us out with that. Going the other way, going to the right now. Up! 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 If Amari becomes my threat, I want to make him my shield on wheels, okay?
that circular movement.
Up! Up! I'm not too much of a fan of shooting and walking at the same time, right? And there's a few of us that feel that way. If I have the time to plant myself, I will. If I have to shoot and move, then I want to put a couple rounds down range so I can plant. And it's all depending on the scenario, you know. But threat! 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 So this may be the first one. Boom, I'm here. If I have to take another shot, do I necessarily want to pop my head out, my gun out at the same spot, right? So if I take the shot here, high, boom, and I got another shot, I may come down low. Boom. I may come up. 3.
A lot of people think, well, I got to see where the bad guy's at. If you just see, you know, like he's wearing Chuck Taylor, if you just see that Chuck Taylor ammo, you know, shoot the fucker in the foot. Because what's going to happen, you shoot somebody in the foot, they're going to go, ow, fall down, you can shoot him in the face. You know? It's the way you look at it. So, but it has different thoughts.
Your hits!
Incredible course, incredible instructors. The thing that I've tried to take in from this weekend is trying to pace myself and find that balance between reading what my target is, how fast do I put rounds in, and that's my biggest thing.
My name's Mike Yobo Yablonsky, also a lifeline shooter like most guys here. My training, my dad was a firearms instructor and a cop, so the course, I heard about it through buddies, through the videos. I liked what I heard in the videos. It made a lot of sense to me. I said yesterday and I'll say again, to me this is kind of like the Bruce Lee approach to gunfighting. It kind of knocks it down to zero, looks at what makes sense, cuts away all the extra, trims the fat, which I really appreciated about it. It was on levels, it was an affirmation, some things I was doing. Had a lot of light bulb moments.
Eli Brown, lifelong shooter, extremely impressed with the course-to-course reliability, knowing that I can take a combat-focused shooting course or something along the same training lines with any of the combat-focused shooting instructors and have the same level, same quality, and same consistency throughout, no matter who I'm training with. In this course, the variations of drills was excellent. Both the instructor's ability to come up with different scenarios, different range and course patterns was excellent. So,
well, I'm a lifelong hunter shooter. I came out to the course, first course ever, and I came out here to see what all the talk was about amongst my friends. They've all taken the course, experienced shooters. They said, listen, everything that we know, this is a game changer. It changes the whole industry, the whole way you think about gunfighting and how to carry and, you know, just go about handling the weapon. And came out to the field, first day of instruction, first 20 minutes, changed everything. After that, it was just nothing but learning, and then training until everything became consistent and on. and the instructors ran you through it. Great instructors, got everyone up to level quickly, and blew rounds this whole weekend. Awesome shooting, awesome instructors, lots of fun. Well worth it.
My name's Keith, and like everybody else here, a lifelong shooter. I do have some tactical shooting and paramilitary experience prior to this course. I came into this course with a clean slate, and I'm glad I did, because I was able to be open to what was being taught, which was really, really great technique. The instructors, we would stop all through the day and explain why we just did something, or why this is going to work, or why it's not a good idea to do that. The attitude of each and every instructor out here was really, really great, very supportive. They really paid attention to the guys. I would recommend this course to anybody, even if they've had tactical training before. A first-time shooter, I would absolutely recommend this course, and I would say that if someone had never touched a gun in their entire life, by the end of one day, they'd be a pretty damn good shooter.